transition. There we go, and we are live. Welcome everyone to the first fucking, I don't know, BullScrap PodCast, I don't know. But I am Carville, and this, my lovely friend next to me, is TheCastingDemon.
Also known as Nim.
Yep. So yeah, we'll just be talking about those most random bollocks possible, because why not?
Yep.
Well, originally I planned for this to be an interview, but honestly we're going to be talking about those random bollocks, because why not?
And sometimes you just gotta go with the flow.
Mm-hmm. Which, I remember this talking about this yesterday on your stream, Nim. How much do you know about the U.S. military?
Not a lot.
Yeah. And for context, I'm on the right side of the screen, he is on the left, and yeah, anyway, just a reminder for us to know where we should be looking if we want to look at each other.
Yes.
Because I can forget. So yeah, the U.S. military, I know a lot about it because I fucking nerd. I'm actually starting to realize how, like, my hair looks like chocolate. That's right, I'm just like, oh yeah, my hair looks like chocolate. Ow. God. What? What?
I don't have any words to say to that.
Dad, you fucking don't. No one does. Alright, let me just close something in the background. That thing, I don't need that. Why am I talking with a lisp now? Woof. Okay, there we go.
I don't know. He does strange things quite
I
often.
am a weird person, yes, we know this. Anyway.
And sometimes weird is good.
Yes,
Anyway,
yes, a podcast fun it is. Anyway, uh, so you know what Fort Polk is?
for for what?
Fort Polk, it's an American, fort, base.
I do not.
Well, I remember Zach Hazard has a lot of stories about a place, and a lot of recruiters and a lot of people that if you get transferred there, be said, I want to go to that place, they will look you in the eyes and say, don't. Like,
Hmm.
as Zach Hazard has said, he did not get PTSD from Iraq, he got PTSD from Fort Polk.
Oh.
Yeah. So yeah.
Hmm.
But let's move away from modern history. Let's go a bit back, shall we, to the Goat Teeth General. Oh, how are we both? I'm doing quite well. I imagine Nin that woke up like 2 hours ago.
I'm still tired.
Yeah, I'm getting tired because I just my initial spurt of energy I wake up every morning is gone already. So yeah.
Ah.
Hmm.
How fun.
Mhm. It's hot. Yeah. Mm.
I am a little worried though.
What?
You know.
No, I do not.
Good. I don't have anything to be worried about then.
What, you want me to flirt with you or something? I don't know.
No, no.
Oh god. Anyway, so
Who's
the
next?
anyway back to the goat teeth general known as George Washington. Dear God. Eh. No, he was surprisingly tall for the time. I think he was like 6 or like 6'2".
Mm,
Even like that might not be that big nowadays, but this is like during like 1776 when people were on average a lot shorter. That's quite amazing. I think George Oswald was like 6'4" or something. You know who George Oswald is, yeah?
George Oswald?
Mhm.
No.
Uh, During the wars against Scotland against England, he was one of the main fighters, I think. But he was executed by the one of the kings. So yeah. Actually, how much do you know about rifles?
Ask me all this shit. I don't know shit, okay?
You're dumb as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, I dropped something on the desk. Hold on.
Yes,
Fuck.
and why do you do this to me?
Okay, there we go. I don't know. I thought you'd know some things.
How'd you go?
Oh, I went. That's like I went to the desk to look something back. Just
Ah,
mm, yeah, and God, I was really surprised that George Washington a bit like why he was respectful, but also a bit of a cunt. But eh, I just noticed how we dress very differently right now as I'm looking at you.
hmm.
I mean, like you dress like I'll chill all the fucking time with the sweater and stuff, and I'm like,
Yes, I'm always chill.
then I look at what I'm wearing, I'm like, damn, I look like I should be in like parade rest. God. So I know
Do you know what parade rest is?
yeah, thank God. If you did, I would have been like lunged at you right now. Okay, so do you know what an E1 to 5 is? Like E1,
No.
E4. Okay, so privates and specialists in the U.S. military and many other militaries pretty much it's standard E1, E2, E3, E4. Once you get to E5, you're pretty much sergeant. And there's always that guy. When they become an E5, they always go, "You must address me by sergeant and stand up parade." Like, fuck off. No.
Ew.
Like, if anyone above the, like, God, you know what a beret is, yeah?
A what?
A beret.
Yes.
Okay, good. Because, you know, after
I
the,
thought berettas were banned.
oh yeah, God. Like, was it a black wool one?
Yes.
Oh yeah, good. Did you have to shave it?
What?
Yeah, that's how you make them. You have to shave them.
Nope. They were already made.
Oh, you lucky bastard.
It was for a small town school for
Yeah.
band.
I don't, yeah, the
We
U.S.
didn't care
military,
about anything.
the U.S. military using caps instead of berets. Thank God, because, okay, do you want a Carville's guide to, well, the how to make a beret, which I had to do this once, which I fucking hated, because like dad, like I was talking with my dad about his beret, and he was like, I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool, I want to wear that, and he's like, okay, you have to make one then. I'm like, okay, I regret it.
Ah,
So,
you absolutely would regret that.
yeah, how would you know? You didn't make it, I don't think.
It just sounds difficult to me.
Okay, so first, before you even buy it, buy like a bunch of fucking razors.
Ooh.
Like, and you have to get like all fuzzy off in the inside of it
Alright.
because if anyone with anyone with a rank above a lieutenant or lieutenant if you're like British, they'll like go up to you and say, "What the fuck is this, private? Why is it fuzzy on the outside?" Like every fucking NCO has a problem with it.
Ew.
Pain in the ass, and you have to shave the inside of it. You know why? Because it's so fucking irritating. Because imagine, because most of the U.S. bases used to be most of the U.S. bases were in the South. Yeah, a black wool hat. It's fucking made of wool and black. It's not fun. Now imagine you have to
That'd be
wear.
a lot of heat.
Now imagine you're standing at a parade rest. You have to wear that little piece of shit on your head for 2 hours to hear some dumbass say a speech of what you already did in Iraq.
Ah.
Mm. Meanwhile, like they had to like practice for those standing. You fucking heard me. The soldiers had to practice standing fucking still in the middle of fuck off nowhere. In the middle of the rain. What the NCOs have to do? They just had to stay in their office and recite the speech. But the soldiers, the CEO would walk up to the microphone and say remarks complete. Because, you know, they don't want to stand there hearing the whole speech over and over again. You know why? Because they'd rather do it in their fucking office.
Huh.
Like, during that one of the times, Zach Hazard was in, like, his NCO accidentally said remarks complete instead of the speech and sat down. He was like, oh, fuck! And he just couldn't do it. Oh, my lord. Anyway, let's go on to the Canadian military, which I doubt you know anything about.
Yeah, no, if I don't know anything about American military, I sure as hell don't know anything about Canadian military.
Yeah, I figured that. Uh, a bit fun about the Canadian military is that, our tech is, like, early Cold War, mid Cold War stuff. Not, it's kind of old. that's the thing. We're still using like our army tactics are like mixed in from modern tactics as well as some World War II bayonet tactics.
Oh,
So, yeah. And also, since
bayonet
most
is tactics.
instead of using an artillery piece from the U.S. military, they just use a fucking iPad to use it, which is ridiculous. You just use the pen and paper and a map, which I find a lot better. And also since a lot of Canadian units go to, NATO, the UN, we get American technology, which means we get some of the best soldiers in the world, the best trained soldiers with the best technology in the world, and got pretty much the best army.
Oh, wow.
Well, a conventional army. If it's like guerrilla stuff, they're gonna get screwed. So yeah. I wish I'd talk about tanks, but I probably need like a Chrome tab up to like show you each one, since you're not gonna know what any of these are unless you have like a fucking picture.
Yeah, most likely.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn you up since you're quite quiet on stream, and turn me down because I'm really fucking loud.
You always thought though.
Yes. Just the blunt yes.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, let's see here.
Hard to argue with something that's true. Well,
Yeah.
I mean,
So, what fact that you would know that I would probably not? That's the big question here.
it takes 5 minutes for chloroform to take effect rather than a few seconds.
Yeah, I know that. I like to remind you I memorized how to make gunpowder.
Yeah.
Lead black powder. Do you think I don't know that? As well as chloroform and stuff like that.
If you want to keep someone alive while skinning them, it's better to do it in a warm room. That way they don't die of hypothermia first.
Mm-hmm. Please keep naming more than I already know and see how terrifying this becomes. What would he not know? What would the psychopath not know? Do you know what the Stinger is? The tank.
Think of anything.
Okay. So you don't know what the Stinger is, or can you not think of anything regarding what I would not know?
Regarding anything you would not know, and the first one as well.
Okay. A Stinger tank was a modification made to the Sherman that the Canadians took. Well, the Canadians made their own modifications to each Sherman. We had like I think it was the Mound. I don't know the exact name that we had. That most like, if you go to a museum and see a Sherman, that's most likely a Canadian tank that was unmodified to look like a normal Sherman. Since all of ours survived the war mostly. So yeah, and the Stinger was a modification to be an anti-aircraft gun in 1944, where the Luftwaffe was literally eradicated. Which meant that they used it against, like, infantry targets. Which is fantasy.
That is interesting.
Mm-hmm. Well, now I'm in the German accent. Ach, John.
Why?
I don't know why. Also, I'm looking on screen. I'm realizing, like, I look a lot bigger, but I'm just a lot shorter.
Yes. I mean, you are usually quite short, so.
Aye. What's the tone, laddie? I'll bite your fucking ankles off.
Good luck getting to them.
Mm.
You won't be able to catch me.
Can't catch me, I'm the gingerbread man.
Nah, I'll just teleport.
Ah, shit.
You know I will.
Yeah. And I just look like an eldritch monster. Seriously, I am an ugly-looking motherfucker when I don't get enough sleep.
I was gonna say you look dead tired, so.
I mean, you bastard. Absolute bastard. God. Why am I turning my bit ish? Why am I bit ish? Fucking goddammit.
What?
Oh,
Just stating facts.
yeah. Anyway, uh, impressions. Can you? How many impressions are like? How much can you change your voice?
I'm sorry, what?
Can you do like impressions of like other people, or like change your voice significantly to sound like something else than your usual self? Like higher pitch, just try and sound like I don't know, angel dust. I don't fucking know.
What you talking about?
Oh fuck, not again.
Huh?
Oh no. I've heard this so much from L. No. Ah.
What's wrong? Huh?
Oh right, I
Did you
know
say
one.
no?
I know one I can do. Hello, darling. That. That.
No.
Yeah, that one. Yeah. For anyone
No.
new to casting over here, he gets very flustered with the smallest of voices. Hey, anyway. And then mix that with my voice, which can go into multiple fields at the same time. Like, not fields, but more of areas. I don't know. Extremes? Let's go with that. Oh my lord, you are a bumbling mess.
Don't.
Admit it, you are.
Please don't.
Oh, why not?
Stop.
Jesus Christ. You are a hopeless wreck. Right, so I broke Nim, so... Again. Mhm. Imagine, like, L watches the stream back. The fuck is he saying? What are you doing to podcasting? Fun. Having fun.
You're gonna show her once more, aren't you?
Who knows? Anywho.
You're gonna show what's going on?
I'm going to change topic and let's change topic to talk about something else, something interesting, and that you actually might know anything about. Are we watching stream back, Nim? Are you okay? Has he broke? Yes, I broke him. We should just like bring the like oh Ashley references. Oh lord. Yeah. Anyway. So. Anyway, how do you like the room I'm in
Just
actually?
same. It's a nice room. It's a really nice room. The curtains are actually really beautiful.
You see why it took me so long to find them. Fuck.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, I heard you say, "Oh, Ashley." I'm like, does that work on me too?
Oh, Nim.
No,
Yes, the answer
don't,
is yes, it
don't,
does.
don't.
Here we find two straight guys flirting with each other. Well, one of them at least.
Why?
Or that, God, stop tormenting the poor no, just, no, I will not stop tormenting the demon. Uh, so precious. Alright, so, Anywho. Nim, are you okay? Can you talk now? I'll take that as a no.
I can talk.
Okay. Anyway. Also, no one questions like the old ass microphone they put up front. Oh,
Yes.
real fucking old. Like you just take that from out? Like, no, the mic I use. Which explains why
Honestly,
it's so fussy.
seeing it, I'm like, did you take this from Alistair's room?
No, this is actually a microphone I use.
Oh,
Yes, I'm old.
seriously,
Shut up.
old.
Yeah, I use old stuff. Okay, I used to use disposable cameras
Nothing wrong.
in
Using disposable cameras.
2010.
Okay.
I think it gives the whole thing pizzazz.
Yeah, it does. Gives it that nice little pizzazz. So,
Mhm.
would be.
Yeah. Also, I
So
actually
pizzazz.
I've never questioned this before. Why the fuck is your hair white? You're just really old,
No,
old man.
it's it's white.
Old.
But it's not. It is not because I am old. I am 21.
Mhm. It's like
My
a
hair is not white because I'm old.
line from Blitz.
Okay.
It's like you've been 21 for like 17 years.
No, no, I have not been 21 for 17 years. I turned 21 and then I ended up dying. So, yeah.
Well, I actually forgot when I died. I have no date on when it happened. I just don't give a shit anymore. Because I'm like, hey, I'm here now, so like, I don't focus on the past that much. Well, I say that, but every time I say something like a history fact or something, I always say, I remember. God. It's like Vanos going, alright, okay! Jesus.
Alrighty.
Yeah, alrighty, Louie Booey. Alrighty, Louie
Or
Booey, Suey
maybe that
Toolie.
time after a round of shell shock.
Want to be in hell? It seems fun. I would not recommend it, really.
No, 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 L. You don't want to be here.
Yeah, no, it's not that fun. Like, it depending on what's your definition of fun. No. As your boyfriend, I say no.
As your boyfriend's friend, I say, I'll be right there.
What? That fucking stopped me. Like, as your boyfriend's friend, I say hell yeah. Like, God. Uh,
Alright, torture him. Torture him. It is hell after all.
I think I've been through enough of that with zombies. Fucking zombies, I see them in my dreams.
Alright, give me just a minute.
No, no, for fuck's sake.
Okay.
Alright, you back? Hello. Yeah.
Yes, L should be in hell.
At some point, I don't fuck.
L should now be in hell.
As I can see my head slowly going towards my desk, just saying, wow, this desk looks really edible right now. Furthermore, I'm gonna fucking eat this right now, because why not? I don't know. Or just do anything to get away from this topic. God damn it. Oh well.
Uh-oh. Trying to get away from the girlfriend, eh?
That is not in the slightest. Why
Alright.
would you even suggest that, you bastard?
Well, I mean, it's chaotic to think that that might be the case. Cause a little mischief, you know?
There's a difference between mischief and asshole.
Plant that seed of doubt and boom. Chaos can be had.
Alright, Mary Sue.
I'm not a Mary Sue.
Do you want to bet? Call bullshit.
Yeah, I'm not a Mary Sue.
Uh-huh. Right. Anyway. Right. Fuck. Felt like a sick wow. Ah. God.
What?
My brain is not working properly today because I'm still suffering some of the after effects of sickness.
Ah,
Yeah. I'm feeling like shit.
you look like it. So.
I mean, yeah, but come on, man. Like, if you're to look into my eyes, look into my eyes, see how much shit it's seen. Look into my eyes.
Looking. Nick.
I don't, no. Let's not.
What?
For the love of fucking God, no. We're not sending her to hell. We're not going to do that. She's not in hell. She will not go to hell. She's not going to do this shit. No.
Hmm. I'm gonna teleport Elle to hell. Give me a
No.
second.
No. 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 Fuck.
There we go.
You're an asshole.
Should be here now. Well, not here with us at the moment, but should be in hell.
Oh, that's fucking crazy. One moment as I walk away to scream my head off.
Do we hear it? Do we hear it? Gemma, Gemma, I want to hear that scream. I want to hear it. I don't know how to
No, you're
scream.
not hearing me scream. I just bashed my head into the desk.
Ah,
Into the other desk I have, so.
yes,
Yeah.
yes, Elle, you're now in hell.
Yes, don't mind all the red and pink. It's weird. Also, does my neck look weird when I do this? Like, is this normal for head to do? Like, is
Hmm,
that normal? Like, I could do this back normally. Like, I can actually do this.
not sure.
I can do even farther if you want.
Do it.
Yeah, I am. See? See?
Yeah? Yeah. We'll see.
That's a fucking 90-degree angle. What?
Nothing. It was getting quiet.
Uh-huh. Yeah, and the fact that this IRL is hilarious. Just like, click my spine. Just like, yeah, let's fucking turn that shit.
Oh,
What? The fuck?
what happened to all of the messages?
Uh, I think L tested the auto moderation thing. She tested it too much.
Ah.
Yeah, because there is a moderation thing on there, so if she says something's too offensive, then it'll like censor it.
Hmm. Understandable.
Mm-hmm. Say, anyhow, dear lord. Anyhow, have you ever been hmm?
Huh?
Have you ever been X-ing before?
Have I ever been what?
X-throwing before.
Axe throwing. Yes, actually.
And I just got a text from him. No, Al. I'm getting people confused. My brain is falling apart. Eh, let's kick this.
Yes, I have been axe throwing before.
Ooh, how
Guess
fun was
what?
it? Yeah. On a scale from 1 to 10. Okay, so I'll just text you saying I said don't bash your head into the desk. Oh, listen. Just don't even say it, like, because it would just...
That's how you eat.
Okay, yeah. Um, God, I love it. I still love the video where my dad was sitting down, just threw the axe, sitting down like, yeet! God, it's so
Yeah.
funny.
Although I like knives better.
Mm.
A lot more aerodynamic.
Should I get a little more aerodynamic? Yeah, I say, like, random thing, hello, L, yeah. I say I'm not that flexible, but I can fucking do this with my fucking neck. So, I mean, pretty flexible. As well as my arm can just go fucking like a fucking helicopter, so yeah.
Ah.
Oh
You
my,
know what went through my mind whenever L left?
what?
We'll
Meet
meet
again, don't know
again.
where, don't
Don't
know
know when.
when. Oh boy, one day we're gonna do like a parody of some song. It's gonna be ridiculous because we're both idiots.
I'm a smart idiot.
I am at least. I don't know about you there, buddy.
But I am.
Okay, you're
I have an
okay-ish.
IQ of over 130.
IQ doesn't mean bullshit. You know this, right?
Yeah, I know.
Listen, my man. When you just say general IQ, it means general dumbass. Because IQ can be certain in certain fields. For example, artistic, communication, mathematics, scientifical. Each one is different. Damn if I'll prevent a car from being hurt and send him back. I feel bad for making him angry. Angry?
Wait, you want me to send her back?
I really don't give a shit. I just don't want her getting hurt.
Ah.
He's a family role. Well,
Alright, one
as...
moment.
Okay.
Okay. Al should be back. Back where I found her.
Yep, just don't stay in that place for too long. Trust me. Not pleasant. It's like, I don't think that, I don't think that's gonna be a good way of describing it.
Where?
But, like, wherever she lives is like it's like constantly having your balls be put through barbed wire. It's really bad. I don't like it. Very bad description,
Do
but
not
come
say
on,
so.
it's not fun.
I'm trying to think the last time I got injured.
I don't mean literally,
Oh,
but yeah, but yeah.
I mean, Wednesday I get injured.
Huh?
I scraped my knee.
You really?
I didn't even notice it until a few minutes later.
Uh,
Like, I
versus
scraped
me,
it,
I
and
jump
then
off a
2 minutes
mountain, I
later,
just walk away from it like, yeah, that's another happy landing.
yeah. I mean,
So,
I got into a car crash once, and then I got out of the car like, oh, great.
minor inconvenience, yeah, fun. It's like I'm like a shittier version of you. God.
There was also one time I was almost shot.
You say almost, what happened? That is a story.
I was So it was National Pasta Day. It
Not,
was
the
time
fuck
to
is
take my.
National Pasta Day?
It's a made up, or it's one of those made up holidays.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But it was October 17th, and I was like, okay, National Pasta Day. I'll make some fettuccine alfredo for me and my friends. And as I was cooking it, I ended up. I was. I had just finished the noodles, so I took those out, and I had the cream and the chicken left. And I realized, oh no, the chicken's. I haven't touched the chicken in a little bit. I need to make sure that it doesn't burn. So I moved over to the right to make sure the chicken didn't burn. And right as I moved over to the right, there was a gunshot. Had I not moved right when I did, there would have been a bullet through my head.
Ah. Feels like it feels like many of the dumbass moments I have actually been through. Like, so one of the times when Xing, I threw it into the board, but instead of it sticking, it bounced back. And if I did not move my leg, I would have lost my fucking right foot.
Ooh.
Like, it was fucking barreling towards me. Went to, like, I think it dented like the table that actually has like metal bits in it. So it bent it in and it got stuck a bit. So I'm like, what the fuck?
Damn.
Like, god damn, boy.
Hmm.
It scared me that, like,
Yeah.
7 ways to hell. I was like, oh dear god. As well as me almost getting hit with an arrow once. Knife flying past my head. Uh, almost getting crushed to death, drowning. There's so many ways I've almost died. Dear lord.
Yeah. But yeah, and even that night, everyone was all freaking out. Like, oh my goodness, are you okay? Are you okay? And I'm like, yeah, I'm completely fine. Like, they were all freaking out, and I was just standing there like, yeah, almost died. Oh well.
Almost died another fucking Tuesday.
Yeah.
Fortunately for me, yeah, it is another Tuesday. Oh no. Also, randomly, I looked up like some muscle crampings towards the heart and the lungs, and it's like, oh yeah, you should probably see a doctor. That's bad. I'm like, sleep. I'll just
No,
sleep.
see a doctor.
I'll be fine.
Don't say that.
I'll be fine. I'm always fine.
Don't say that. Go see doctor.
Yeah. Also, I realized like you have like very short hair, and I'm like, oh yes, ponytail. Cause dear lord, look at the length of this thing.
Yeah, it's a long ponytail.
It's like a horse tail in my head.
Mm.
Mm.
Yeah.
And of course, I got the
Just.
braided stuff up front. Good sight.
Mm, yep.
And I just noticed right now you have blue eyes. I've never noticed that before. Dear lord, I am blind.
You've never noticed that I have blue
Yeah,
eyes.
I never did.
Wow.
Yeah, which I do have hazel eyes, but you know, we can't really change that in Avatar, so it's stuck in brown.
Mm. Uh. Well. Mm. Yeah.
Ah, fuck, right.
Mm.
I had to like, God, if you're gonna do that, I'm gonna make some sex jokes. You know this, right?
Yeah.
You know I can make a lot of flirtatious jokes with this, yeah.
What?
Oh, come here, kitten. Yeah, you regret doing this now, bitch, do ya? What else could I do? I already have some in mind. I'm just being sarcastic and saying, oh, what else could I do? So you're gonna get rid of those ears? That's fun. This is fun. We're friends. Yes, we are. Dear Lord. Ugh.
What?
Okay, you're good. Okay, you're normal. Okay, so I can do another one. Hold on. All right. Come here so I can actually make you purr. No, that's not that great. I actually have some in mind, but I'm just like thinking about how I could say them.
No. No.
That is genuine fear. That's the most fear I've heard out of your voice. No, no, no. Anyway. Have you ever
Yeah.
used the L85? I think it was the L85. I think that's what it's called. No, the standard British assault rifle.
No.
Okay, so it's been joked to be saying a complete piece of shit. which I kind of believe it kind of is.
Mm.
It kind of is a piece of shit. It's like a bullpup they are. Like what the fuck?
Mm.
It's weird.
Piece of shit. So kind of like you?
At least I can kill people.
True.
I would say it's cancer, but cancer kills. So yeah. The only way to
Proven by my mom.
huh?
Said proven by my mom.
Huh?
You said I would say it's cancer, but cancer kills. And so
Yeah.
I said proven by my mom.
Oh.
Real quiet there, didn't ya?
Then again, I don't have a mother either, so I don't really. I am immune to yo mama jokes.
It wasn't a yo mama.
No, she's a no mama at this point.
Yeah.
She's a do mama. I don't know, trying to make a joke with that. Pun. I can't think of.
Which the other night I ended up forgetting what she looked like.
I never knew what
Like
she
that.
looked. I never knew what my mother looked like until I saw a photo. I'm like, wow, she does look like a bitch.
Mm.
That's my genuine first thought.
Ah.
The
Ah,
American.
hello, Alex.
Yes, hello, Al. I feel like one time we should probably like swap outfits and see how weird that would look. Me in a red sweater, and then you in like my standard dress blue. And my
That would be
glasses.
strange.
Which I do have contacts, but I just prefer wearing glasses just because it's a lot easier. Well, people say contacts easier, and I'd say, yeah, it's standard of living, but my man, it's a lot cheaper just to get some glasses.
It is so much cheaper for glasses.
Yeah. 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 Like that. Like your some. Like your like sweater looks comfortable, but I prefer wearing like what I got right now. I prefer wearing uniforms. I'm realizing if you were to wear this, it would probably be tight on you. Probably not. Actually, probably not since I'm a thick boy.
Yeah. If I wore your clothes, it'd probably be kind of baggy on me.
Yeah, because I'm a bit chunky. But chunky yet funky. Me versus your skinny ass.
Wait, chunky wear.
And I wear random. Yes, you do very much. Very random. Very random.
Chunky wear.
Hmm.
You said you're chunky. I'm like chunky wear.
I have a small bit of a belly. Not much, but it's a little bit pronounced. As well as near my, like, my arms are a bit bigger than normal because, a bit buffer, so yeah.
Yeah.
Well, not, like, super buff, but, more buff than you, obviously, because, I mean, like, no offense, man, but we all know that's just sweater. That is, like, fat-ass sweater fluff.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear what you said. What? What? What'd you say?
Which part did you miss?
About the sweater?
It looks really fucking fluffy, but it means just you're really skinny, saying that.
So you're saying I have no muscles?
Yeah, you kinda don't.
That's what you think?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bitch.
That's not true.
I mean, technically you have muscles, but they're not that good. It's like a Chihuahua's muscles.
No.
Chihuahua. You're a fucking lapdog, yeah.
No. Besides, no one's seen what's under the sweater.
Except like one person.
No. That's not what I'm meaning.
Yeah.
Do you think dragging bodies doesn't require muscles?
Don't require it. I mean, I'm a prime example. I am, like, before I had muscles, I was fucking weak as shite. I still got people, so, here.
Dragging all those bodies does require muscles. Packing them up, making them into proper
Oh,
movements.
that's what you meant. Oh, no, okay, got it.
Yeah, no. It requires muscle.
You know I was going for something else, yeah.
You were?
Yeah.
What?
Anyway,
What were you going for?
when I meant bodies, I didn't mean, like, actual bodies. I meant, like, a body count.
Oh, you. Ew.
Nice. No, yes, L has definitely tons of muscle. Yeah, definitely lots. Definitely. Definitely. No. Yeah, no. It's Tom. Okay, yeah, okay, Al. Sure.
He is tall and buff. Two things we know you are not.
Yeah. Mm. Okay, 5'6".
My stomach grumbling.
I haven't actually ate today. I should probably do that at some
I need
point.
to go. I need to go find someone.
Just gonna walk away during this and say, alright, I need to find food. I require sustenance. No, not yet. You silly Billy, oh my god. I have not heard that in such a long time, except for my grandmother. Holy.
Silly.
Oh, you silly Billy. Oh, god. Oh, this is like my grandmother. Oh, my lord. Which also, I looked at old photos of my father when he was in high school, and he was like a tall, skinny kid.
Mm-hmm.
He's like a big hunk of chunk right now.
Okay.
Hunk of chunk, yes, that is a proper term for it. He was like, didn't have any facial hair. Right now he's like a pirate beard.
Ooh. Are you saying I remind you of your grandmother?
No, you're not country. And yeah, I don't know. What else?
Well, that was Elle asking that.
Yeah, and, well, generally not. My grandmother is, has like, how many, 5 or 6 sisters, I'm pretty sure.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
There's a lot. Yeah, could be. What, I could, what other country, if you need to ask, what could do country things to say, then you're not country, yeah. I'll go, alright, partner.
I heard you say grandmother had 5 or 6 siblings. I'm like, that's nothing.
Hold on, Google time.
My
You're not gonna find
my
actual things they're gonna say, because country in different countries mean different things.
my grandmother and grandfather both have about 15 to 16 brothers and sisters.
The fuck?
Yeah,
So I guess they were
that's
raised
what
on a,
happens.
so I guess they were raised on a farm?
That's what happens with Catholic Hispanic families. Old school Catholic Hispanic families. That's what happens.
Right. The
Yeah.
way I said that was like so rude. Oh, jeez. Like, yeah, right. God.
Yeah, man. That's how it is in old school Catholic Hispanic families. They
Yeehaw.
will they will screw like rabbits.
Mhm. Yeah. Currently but I would say there's like that one thing which I always used to freak people out in my school, which I still do, which is I used to have siblings. Still love
Yeah.
that. Used to.
Okay. I mean, I got rid of them.
Yeah, it's because
And
they
they
just,
don't come
it's,
anymore.
no, it was just a simple thing because they always were like, did you kill them? Like, no, they were just sent to adoption.
Mm.
Why would I kill them?
Getting on your nerves?
No! You know, if they got on your nerves and you kill them, that's pathetic. That's not, I mean, I think that's literally just pathetic.
Ooh, survival.
Uh, no, you don't kill them, you just let die both of you at the same time. It's honor.
Ooh, survival of the fittest. One of us is gonna die, it's gonna be the weaker one.
Yeah, and you let it do by someone else's. You don't kill your sibling, just let the nature do it. Then once they're dead, you can do whatever the fuck you want with their corpse, I don't care. I saw your murder when I first met you, you were terrible. I'm not that scary! I think. Probably. I don't know.
I like how Elle said that, and I'm like, I didn't get that vibe. I was just like, they're just a normal person.
Yeah, I know I was, just because of the way I spoke.
Or, well, I was like, you're more like me. Nice.
Mm. Yeah. God.
Which is dead.
So yeah, also, my family called and said you should probably take like a COVID test in case you got it. Just in case.
Mm.
I fucking hate doing those. Not fun.
Never had to take a COVID test.
Yeah, because you're fucking American, don't care about stuff. You just let people die. Anyway. Anyways, you just yelled, what are you doing in a scary ass voice, and it was scary.
What are you doing, dearie?
What?
Hmm?
No, it's because when I did it, I actually yelled. I got the thing at the top of my lungs, and,
Wow.
like,
So it was more jump scare scary.
you know, you've heard me yell, but you haven't heard, like, like, being fucking angry directed towards you. You've heard it's, like,
Mm.
fun yell, not anger.
Mm.
It's like, seeing a hippo in the distance, and seeing the hippo charging at you. Very different
Yeah.
reactions.
Oh, yeah. Hippos are murderous
Actually,
things.
so you actually know where bloodletting came from?
From hippos.
Yeah. I think I've already told you this before, actually. I think it was yesterday.
Yes.
Alright, good. I'm just, my brain is jambled. You know this is like fucking splitted, like, what was
Well,
the
yeah, I
character's
know your
name?
brain is trampled.
Yeah. It's scary. I met, I was robbing his house, so maybe it was scary little, yeah, she was doing that. She was robbing my house.
Why were you robbing his house, Al?
Long story. But just short of it, she did not know I even existed until I walked into the door, where she was taking shit out of my cabinets and stuff. So yeah.
So you see a house, you see that there's stuff inside, and you don't think, oh, hey, there might be someone living here.
It takes a lot of, yeah, fuck off. Yeah, she doesn't think. She doesn't think. Period. I wouldn't say think things through. It's not think. No funk. Brain too empty
I
or
can
brain too.
tell.
It's rather she is brain too empty or brain too full. Brain too full,
From
no
the sounds of
perceive.
it, from the sounds of it, brain too empty.
Yeah. Let me take a sip of water. I am done. Yeah, there, done. You don't know how I put that. I don't know either sometimes. Yeah, at a certain point you just get a bit annoyed, but it's like, I don't know. Oh my god, I remember one of the clips on Cog's channel, on Cog Stream's channel, is just me yelling top of my lungs. Like, when I did yell that loud, I saw, like, the Cog screen just shake and he got scared. Oh my lord. And it was all because I needed to, like, to give him a pumpkin because we were going to the end in Minecraft. Oh my god. It's because I dropped it in
Pumpkin.
front of her and she walked past it, didn't pick it up, and I was like, pick it up now!
There's a pumpkin. Pick the pumpkin up.
Yeah, I didn't do that. I just yelled top my lungs, which I can't right now because family are home. So, yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, I can't, yeah, as well as it'll probably make me hiccup again. I don't want to be in pain.
Hiccup, 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 hiccup.
Basically, I didn't, I think, basically, fucking take it out! Yeah. If you're gonna go to Kong streams, I think he still has that clip. Are you getting railed? What the fuck are you doing? Are you okay? Honey, are you alright? Yeah, okay, it's good. I thought he just put on loops. I think he looped something. I thought he looped something there, but no, it was just him being a dickhead there. Second there. Just had to reset him. You need some warming up there. Yes, you can definitely see, like, see, well, I'm sitting down in the chair here. I'm like a bit laid back, like, yep, I'm just relaxing. And we see him staring towards the camera, trying to calm himself down. Oh, Lord.
I understand why I'm able to put up a tusk right enough.
Uh-huh.
Because he
Yeah,
doesn't flirt. It's more just compliments.
it's a bit better than it was in hardcore. So fucking annoying. It's like annoying. Yeah. High pitched. Yee-haw!
That sounds like it was a lot of fun.
We could try. We could try to do impressions of like hotel staff. Let's do that. Fuck it. Let's do it.
No. No.
Yeah. Let's do it.
No.
Why not?
I'd rather not.
Why not?
Because I don't want to.
There's always a
You can
reason
do it.
behind everything. Okay. Let's try. Well, Nifty's obviously just like, hello, Nifty. I can't really do Nifty's voice because it's a lot more high pitched and more feminine, which I cannot do because I'm a quite manly man. Well, I think to myself like that, but no.
I wouldn't say manly man.
I'll cave your teeth in.
Will you though?
Yes.
Try and get me then.
No.
You won't be able to do it.
I'm too lazy to get up right now. I just can't about it. Yeah, let's not talk about
Another voice? Ooh, do tell.
that. It's kind of like the voice I do, like the seductive one. That one.
Ooh,
So yeah, actually, how much do you know about Warhammer 40k?
I don't know anything.
Okay, so, you know, some of the things in that universe are overpowered as shit. As you know, one of the Necrons, for example, have a device that stimulates the entire galaxy. If you were to actually poke something on that map, it would actually affect the map, actually affect the galaxy.
Hmm.
For example, you poke a plant, that plant will explode.
Oh,
Let's not let's scar him more. Anyway, but do you know about the Chaos Gods?
Chaos Gods?
Yeah, the ruinous powers, the things that have brought hell to the galaxy and the universe at large.
What?
So you know nothing about them.
No.
Well, pretty much they're like equivalent to God himself. Well, there's multiple of them, and they have more power than him.
Oh.
Yeah, the ones like beating 40 chess. Anyway, so each one represents the good and bad side of the coin. 4 different coins.
Uh,
We have Slaanesh, who is the Prince of Excess, the Princess of Pleasure, the Lord of Pleasure. And then we have Nurgle, the god of decay, death, and despair. Khorne, the god of violence, honor, and death, and blood, and skulls. Then we have Zinch, who's the god change, immaterium, and unstillness. So yeah.
Hmm.
Which
Okay.
it's it's fucking terrifying, all of them. Like, there's something called the warp, the immaterium. Like, for example, if that was in our world, it would be, you had a thought. Your thought would go into the immaterium. Your soul is in the immaterium.
Okay.
And anything in the immaterium could touch it. Like, for example, if a demon were to, in the immaterium, would touch your soul, if it wanted to, it could eat it, and it would just, like, burst out of your body and kill you.
Oh.
Since Psychers have a more distinct soul, which makes them easier to be seen by demons. So yeah. Well, they're not spelled like demons, like D-E-M-O-N. It's spelled D-A-E-M-O-N. Damon. But they pronounce it demon. Like the
That's
Christian.
not fun.
Yeah, no. And pretty much, yeah, there's a lot of Space Marine stuff, which is cool. You know, the 2 heart, 3 lungs motherfuckers, the giant 7-foot tall on average, to the 9-foot tall ones, to the 12-foot tall Emperor of Mankind him fucking self, who has a sword that can cut
Right.
through anything, destroy the soul instantly.
Oh my.
And currently has the psychic power to rival all 4 of the Chaos Gods, so yeah.
Yep.
Yep. Yeah, that's fun to deal with.
Yeah.
But do you know what a bolter is?
I don't know.
Okay, a bolter is the equivalent of a 75 caliber round. It
Ah.
would fire out of the gun. Its rocket inside the bolt will ignite and hit the target. It will penetrate inside of the target and explode, destroying him.
Hmm.
It would destroy about any, like, it could destroy a tank in our world here.
Hmm.
It's the equivalent of an anti-tank gun, and they have even heavier weaponry called the heavy bolter,
Ah.
which is even more powerful. It's bigger, fuck you caliber, fires even faster, and shreds. So yeah,
Okay.
and also Space Marines can hold those heavy bolters and walk around with them as a minigun.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
That. Hmm. Hmm.
yeah, it's terrifying. And also they have the power swords and power things, which is just it's an energy disruptor, which means it'll move the atoms away from each other, creating and looking like a cut, but it's really just moving atoms,
Okay.
which makes it terrifying since there's no way to really block it other than another power sword or a specific energy field designed to stop it.
Right.
So yeah, I call it anti-plot armor. So yeah.
Yep. That definitely sounds like anti-plot armor.
Yeah, and then we have titans, which are like 50 foot at the smallest behemoths, or the largest they can be seen from orbit. No, those they can be. Those titans are the size of a toe on Warhammer 40k titans.
Oh my.
Yeah, titans in Warhammer 40k are fucking big. Some of them can be seen from orbit, and their guns fire and the explosions are quite noticeable from orbit. Then we have an exterminatus. Do you know what exterminatus is?
No.
There's many ways the exterminatus can take form. For example, they'll shoot one giant cannon at the fucking planet, and every single life form on the planet will be disintegrated. It'll be unhospitable. Or they can just,
That's a big old nope.
or a world cracker, which means it'll crack the world in half and pretty much destroy the entire planet. Just instead
That's
of
a no from me.
that's a yes for me. That's in my stockpile.
Hmm.
Well, one of the stockpiles. Yeah, Warhammer 40k, I love it. I actually like did the board game of it as well. I love it because I've collected some Space Marine models. Haven't painted them yet because I haven't decided which one I want to go with. I'm leaning still towards Imperial Fists, but I don't have the
Hmm.
yellow paint for it yet. because the Imperial Fists, which is run by Rogel Dorn, who's currently is not back in the setting, which I want him to be, because I think is the best one back, other than, like, maybe, like, I don't know, what was his name? Salamander's Legion leader. He might be good, but TTS already took it, and went with the idea, and it won't be good if they tried it, because it wouldn't match up with what TTS did. So yeah.
Okay.
Urkel Dorn is the definition of duty to the death. He cannot lie, because he's just so fucking dutiful.
Ah.
He, yeah, which means if he were to call you a bitch, it's the truth.
Hmm.
So yeah. And also he has the pain glove.
Wow.
Magic pain glove. Oh, that meme. Of like, for me, like, I think his entire legion had to go through it, but not enough people survived it, so, or something like that. Pretty sure I just got something again. God damn it. Hold on, I'll be right back.
No worries.
Hey, Boots.
I
Alright.
think I gotta get going soon.
Oh. Oh
Yeah.
boy. It'd be fun. So what are you gonna go be doing? What will you be going to?
Well, my dad's coming into town, so.
The boys are back in town. The boys are back in town. The boys are back in town. Yeah, sorry, what? Sure. Your father's coming to
He's
town.
coming into town, so.
Hmm. So is this friend will be ending stream soon?
Yes.
Hmm.
Yes.
Alright, you lose, and let's say goodbye and the last things before we go. So yes.
Alright then.
Anyway, hello, this is pretty much the pilot, or I'd say the first episode to our bullshit of the BullScrap PodCast, since I'm not putting bullshit podcast in the fucking title. That was
Right.
literally it.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
don't want to put shit in the title, so
yeah. Which
it's
I'll be
crap.
doing this every other week, and my normal schedule, just, my every other week will be the podcast, the other Saturdays will be the gaming or some other stuff, and I have next planned stream will probably fuck. Probably be Slime Rancher or some other game like that. So yeah. Anyway, if you want more of just hearing my dumbass, you can go to TheCastingDemon streams and listen to my horrid voice
Yes.
there. Or I could probably break them.
Yeah, that's very likely going to
Cause
happen.
it's so fun to do.
You.
Right, darling? Maybe later we can have some fun.
You can do that with Angel.
No, I want you. Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. So I'll see you all another day, another time, and most likely Monday if you're ever gonna want to see me more flirting with this dickhead.